make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Alabama quickly back to the line.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
On second down, he'll fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. No huddle offense to the line. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
You gotta believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Off play action. On the run, still looking. He'll let one go down the right side. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The inside handoff. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock.
You knew the ball out was crazy. I thought you said he was going 21 me, fool. Good game, fool. You deserve it. You deserve it. After what I did, you want to bet for some money, or you want to get on 2K? I'll take my other piece. You want to play a game? Yes or no? Bro, don't do all that talking then, bro. Probably should. When can we play again? Nigga, no you're not. What the fuck? Nigga, how the fuck did it get away and you lost? What the fuck? So how did, nigga, it was a neutral field. Nigga, on my mama, that shit was not at no Penn State. You tripping? What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? Nigga, it's a neutral field. Said your name too, dickhead on the other end. Nigga, I got a cut right here, nigga. UCF. What are you talking about, nigga? Shit, GG though, fool. I suck. I don't care. I couldn't get my hair to work. I can't hear it. But I'm not making no excuse though. Just let me know when you want to play again.
We're just gonna get some help in the camera. Let me come back to the lid here while we get some help. Shit,
You didn't want to play, bro. Let's play again. Oh, you want to hold on to that precious W? Huh? You trying very smooth to play 2K. Yeah, right here, baby. Yeah, right there, baby. Huh? Barbecue wings. Oh, you let me get none. I can't eat that, can I? Oh, man. Damn. Huh? I'm putting on my element fool. I couldn't hear in the headset, no cap. But I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping, saying what you had to take your L. I had to say mine. You feel me? He only beat me by 13 points. Bro, I swear, if I would have had my headset, I would have been cool. But I made that boy quit. He didn't make me quit. Nah, I was never about to quit. Nigga, I was not gonna quit. I just knew you was gonna nail the ball out like a sucker. I respect that though. Play it smart. Nigga, I was down by 13 points. I could have scored. It was like 2 minutes left. It was like 2:15. You let it run down to the 2-minute warning. Oh, you did not, bro. Oh my, damn, Daniel, damn.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game.
Nigga, I'm still not even saying.
Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get to it. He'll pull it down. Smashes through. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense.
Double down, double down, double down. Double down. Baby, alright? Want some of that thing? Want some of that thing? I said, you want some of that thing or what, baby? Yeah, you bruised up. Huh? That thing hurt. It's sore. I was putting a pound town on earlier.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They need something that goes forward this time on second and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Back to pass, it's Fernandez. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And this punt will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
On second down, looking to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Big part of the offensive game plan is yards after the catch, but none available there.
I like the idea on offense of trying to spit the ball outside quickly and see if your guy can make something happen in space, but give the defense credit. They rallied to the ball, got him on the ground.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Fourth down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Allard. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Complete in the middle. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! How about this? These guys are going for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And they get the sack just like that. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Makes the catch. It's Allen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving it forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Trying to take it back. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, UNLV. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to off.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Gets it to the back. Fights off a defender. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wallace. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. He knew that he was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfectly. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the first down, get it out of my hand, get the first down.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Finds his man, it's Allen. And he goes out of bounds.
What happened? What happened?
So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Past the 25. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Back to throw, it's Aller. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it down the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Nittany Lions racing to the line in a hurry-up. On second and goal, they go right back to him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And this is one of those where you go, oof, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead, +2 possessions in the fourth quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more.
And that pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? To the air, it's Aller. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more.
Damn, fool. Baby. You got it, baby? Huh? Am I finished? Am I finished yet, baby? Am I finished? Yeah, I'm finished, baby. Come on, nigga, phone the fucking ball. Hey, smooth. One of y'all play me, bro. Let's see that right now. You just scratch that way on me, bro. 5 minutes, bro. 5 minutes, bro. No cap, bro. Y'all run one without me, bro. Y'all run one without me, bro. No cap. 5 minutes. Bro, come on, bro. You really gonna do some lame ass shit? I just tell you to play me? You ready for some money, nigga? The fuck? You said it, nigga. That's good.